Do I think that Elon Musk has too much influence on the crypto market as a whole? Yes. This speaks to the entire market's adolescence. It's a baby market, guys. But it's slowly building an immune system to Elon Musk and everyone else for that matter. All right. But guys, look, Bitcoin takes bullets, takes bombs, and takes the setbacks, but it never freaking stops. Like, you ever see that the second installment of the Terminator was my best, where when you shot the guy, he would go back, but then keep coming forward again. You might blow him back a few steps, but he just wouldn't stop moving forward. Yeah, the T1000. That's how Bitcoin is. Think about this, guys. Every 10 minutes, Bitcoin gets stronger. It doesn't care what the news says, what the head of a Federal Reserve Bank says, what the head of an institution says, what Elon Musk says, what China does with its miners, what people say about its energy expenditure. It doesn't care. It just, every 10 minutes, it adds a new block to its blockchain. And every 10 minutes, that means it gets stronger and longer. Think of it like this. Think of it like this. A blockchain is just a string of blocks. And Bitcoin creates a new block every 10 minutes. So while you're writing your little articles about it, it's just printing a new block every 10 minutes, and it never freaking stops. Elon Musk tweets, and it doesn't care. Every 10 minutes, it creates another freaking block. Now, what does this mean? That the chain gets longer and stronger, making it a greater impossibility to kill it. It's the ultimate cockroach. Every 10 minutes, it just gets longer, bigger, stronger, more invincible. While you go do your things and wonder and ponder and debate and ridicule and whatever, it just keeps growing every 10 minutes. It has never been down. It has never needed help. It has never needed a bailout. It has never closed the market due to volatility. It just every 10 minutes grows bigger and stronger. It is adopting, get this, it's adopting new people at the rate of 2 million a week. Do you understand? That's the fastest adopted technology that mankind has ever known. 2 million a week. And every 10 minutes, it just adds a new block without fail. So, if I were to tell you that there's 150 million already here, at the rate of 2 million a week, we will be at 1 billion people are coming in the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years. 1 billion people are coming. In the next 5 years, that's 5 billion. We only have 7, 8 billion people on planet Earth. So inside of the next 10 years, every single person on Earth will be there. But there won't be a seat for them. These will all be taken. Do you understand? So you've got to grab a seat now, because they're coming at the rate of 2 million a week. How do we know this? We know this because it's public on the blockchain. That's the rate of new Bitcoin wallets that are opened every single week. It's just a matter of time before all the seats are filled up. And then there's going to be a mad rush to take them from you, because there's only 42 million millionaires in the world, right? There's only 42 millionaires in the world. You guys know that? There's only 21 million Bitcoin that can ever be in existence. There's not enough Bitcoin for every millionaire to have one. Now, 6 million were lost in the early days. All right, 6 million were lost in the early days. So that leaves us with what? That leaves us with that leaves us with 15 million. And 80% of this is off-chain. Off exchange and stored in private cold storage wallets. So 80%. It's not quite 15, but you know what I'm saying. So the supply is very small. So the math, guys, is the closest guarantee that we have. This mathematical structure is the closest thing we have ever seen to a guaranteed rise over time, forever. Forever. I know that sounds weird when I say forever, like Bitcoin will go up forever. But as far as I'm concerned, forever is our lifetime, right? So for the rest of our lives, it'll go up. And that's not all that strange. The stock market's been going up from 1933. Bonds have been going up for 200 years. Gold's been going up for 5,000 years, right? Silver's been going up for a few thousand years in value. Yes. Apple's been going up for 44 years, no? 42 years. Microsoft's been going up for 44 years. Amazon's been going up for 24 years. Google's been going up for 22 years. And they don't have this mathematical structure. Yeah. So the adoption is this. First, there's the cypherpunks, the geeks. Let's just call them geeks. They were the first to adopt. Then the libertarians came to the party. They were the second to adopt, the libertarians. The third, retail. All right, retail came to the game. Okay, so this was the 2013 2010, all right, 2017. What's now? 2021. What do we fill in this box? We had the cypherpunks, the geeks, the computer geeks, then the libertarians came to push the market higher. Then retail joined and pushed the market higher. Now institutions are joining to push the market higher. After institutions, what comes next? We've got another one here. What's next? Well, what's supposed to be next? Guys, this is very important. I know I'm off topic here, but this is very important. First, we had the cypherpunks. Then we had the libertarians. This is the natural adoption of things. Then you have retail. It's not quite natural, but institutions, companies. This is what's supposed to happen. Companies. And then the reason why companies come after institutions are like hedge funds, money management funds. But companies that are publicly traded have to be more conservative because of the SEC and the laws or whatever. So companies will come after institutional money management firms, right? Then publicly traded companies want to put it on their balance sheet. And then after companies comes governments. So the cypherpunks adopted Bitcoin from 0 to 10. The libertarians took it from 10, right, to 100. Retail took it from 100. No, I'm sorry, 10 to 1,000, sorry. Retail took it from 1,000 to 20,000, right? So see how each adoption phase, 20,000. So far, we've gone from 20,000 in this phase. This is the phase we're in now. 20,000 to 64,000, right? But this is not, we're not over yet here. We're not over. But where will this go? Where will this go? Look at these, 0 to 10, 10 to 1,000, 1,000 to 20,000. That's a 20x here. This is a 20x, right? 20 times. So what if we 20x from here, from 20,000? That's crazy. But is it crazy? So I think it's very possible at 20x from 20,000. But check this out. We could 100x. I know you think I'm crazy. Why can we 100x? Look at what I've just laid out for you. Why? Why can we potentially 100x or 40x or 50x? Why can this possibly be the biggest cycle of them all? Look at what I've laid out for you. First, it was cipher. This was what's supposed to happen because this is not after this. It's here too. Do you see what I'm saying? It's rushing. So what was supposed to happen the next 4 years is now happening here. Companies. Tesla has it on the balance sheet. MicroStrategies has it on the balance sheet. Square has it. There's 38 companies out of, there's 50,000 publicly traded companies, 50,000. 38 of them have Bitcoin on the balance sheet. Do you think that number is going to go down or go up? It's going to go up, right? So companies have already started. We don't have to wait for another cycle. Did you hear the El Salvador news? This is also happening here. So every other cycle had one pusher. The cypherpunks, that was one pusher. Then the libertarians, one pusher. Then retail, one pusher. This, we have all the pushers. We've got all of these plus all of these, all in one cycle. It's freaking crazy. So get yourself a piece. I'm telling you.